It used to be quite rare to see a Tesla vehicle on the road, correct? I remember a few months back when I was at Bukit Merah, I saw a Tesla right in front of me. I couldn't help it. I whipped out my phone and I took a picture and posted on Facebook. But if you look around now, there are so many Tesla vehicles. I bumped into some of them in the last few days myself. And the number of Tesla vehicles have increased from 30 to 487. Tesla themselves have charged to a top spot in Singapore's sedan sales with 312 registered in September. So this podcast, I'm preparing you, bracing you for a future where I see Teslas dominating the streets. If it's not Tesla, it's probably another electric vehicle. And electric vehicles do look very sleek. You look at the interior, nice, correct? Dashboard over there that looks so sci-fi. And not only that, they have capabilities that traditional vehicles do not have. These include auto lane change that Tesla offers, auto parking, summoning, that is pretty cool. It's like Batman calling the vehicle over. Full self-driving, if I'm not wrong, is still not available yet, and in many cities it's also still under test, but in future I do believe this is a reality. So today I'm going to share with you what is the cost of buying a Tesla 3 right now. They do have certain rebates such as the VES rebates of $25,000, but the price that's reflected on the website already has that in place. $113,245 excluding COE. Now, if you're keen to buy a Tesla, you have to go to the showroom, correct? And one is at Raffles City itself. Go and see, go and touch, go and ask the questions you may have in mind before buying, because this is a big purchase. And we haven't even factored in the COE cost. So I actually went to do a curious search for you. How much is it for Cat B, cars that's above 1,600 that Tesla 3 would require? And I was actually quite shocked because the latest COE prices for Cat B is actually 80,000 plus, I bought mine at 50,000 and I thought it was high. And when I last checked, I thought it was still around that price. But I didn't realize in the last few months it's surged up so much. Many car experts suggest this is pent-up demand from Tesla 3 that caused this bidding to go up. But this spike in the last 2 months is quite extreme. The waiting period for a Tesla 3 is 4 to 12 weeks, and if we add this 80,000 cost to 113,000, your total price when you're buying one right now is $193,000. There are also concerns when you buy a Tesla 3. The road tax is more expensive, you should know. It costs $2,926 per year, and that's actually double what I'm paying. I'm paying about 1,000 plus for my Mazda 6. And beyond road tax, there are usually concerns whether the battery can last or not. And just to reassure you on that, Tesla Singapore actually provides a battery warranty of 8 years. And that's quite good. That's about market rate. Because I remember seeing when I shopped for one, I think it's a Hyundai Ioniq. I think I saw a 10-year warranty to it. But batteries these days, I think the technology is there already. The only concern is how inconvenient is it to charge it. And will we see, a congestion at the charging station, especially when more and more people adopt electric vehicles. Government has a main plan to go by 2040 to fully electric. That's why they are installing so many charging stations all over the island. I see one in the neighborhoods itself. I see one in multi-story car park, and I also see, in shopping malls, electric vehicle charging points. And the annoying part to me is they always seem to take the prime locations, which are near the doorway of the entrance to the mall itself. So my question to you from this podcast today is, if you're a car owner, would you be keen to move to electric vehicle pretty soon or not? Maybe yours is going to expire soon. Are you looking at electric vehicle? If you are, leave in the comment sections. I'll be keen to hear what are your thoughts on them, what are your concerns. Because through this podcast, I'd like to highlight to you that electric vehicles are now a reality. Moving forward, they're going to dominate the roads. And when we buy a car, there's usually a certain level of status that we're looking for, a certain level of prestige we're looking for. In my opinion, Tesla is scoring very high in that. That's why the sales have been through the roof. And with that, I have actually an ending point to share with you. I do believe that some of the smaller petrol brands would eventually die out in the next 5 to 10 years. The smaller ones are not the Esso, not the Shell. You know who I am referring to. So these brands, I'm concerned whether they'll be viable 5 to 10 years, especially when more and more people move away from petrol pumping to electric vehicle charging. So that's what I see moving into the future, and that's what I want to share with you through this podcast. And thank you for listening to here. I've actually previous discussions on electric vehicles I'd like to introduce you to. Check out the links below, and I'll see you there too. Take care and goodbye.